I just had to get up so I can get in the kitchen and talk with Bobby Huber from Steinhilber's this morning. A lot of seafood here this morning.
A little bit of seafood. It's hot outside, so
yeah.
I didn't want to turn the burners on too much. Just wanted to poach a little shrimp. We're going to do a little crab salad underneath that, a little cocktail juice. Normally I put some vodka in there. Dean over there wanted to have some vodka this morning, but I didn't bring any.
Oh, not this time. Maybe next time. Maybe
but what we got to do is,
well, I'll come back together.
I'm going to make what we call an aioli. And an aioli is nothing more than a flavored mayonnaise.
Flavored mayonnaise.
Now, normally we make our own mayonnaise and we emulsify to cook pasta or your shrimp or whatever in, because, you know, they don't come seasoned. You got to put a little flavor in it.
And, so, I mean, does that make it cook better? Does it help with the bite of the pasta?
It gives a flavor to the pasta, and it gives a flavor to vegetables, the shrimp, and all that stuff. Just add something into it instead of just extracting that flavor out. Right. Okay? So to make the aioli, we're going to put some mayonnaise.
Now, do you have a preferred brand that you use?
Well, we're from the South. Duke mayonnaise. You got to use Duke.
I've heard some people say that, definitely.
So, and what we have here is a little sesame oil. Okay,
sesame oil. And I've noticed the ingredients here, and of course we put all the ingredients, there's quite a few here at thehamptonroadshow.com, but it seems more of like you've got the ginger, the sesame, kind of like an Asian
It's got a little Asian twist to it. It just gives a really good flavor to it. So we got a little garlic here as well. I just put sesame oil in, garlic. We got some chopped onion.
Chopped onion.
And we have some, this is the secret weapon.
Oh.
This is a Thai chili paste. And you can get it at any Asian store. And this is Thai chili paste with garlic, so it's really tasty.
Does it mean it's like very spicy too?
It's got a little kick to it, absolutely, but not as much as you would think.
Okay.
We have a little soy sauce.
Now, how do you come up with your recipes? I mean, I would say, I don't mean complicated, like hard, but just they're very much a mix of flavors.
They are, and, you know, it depends how many martinis I have at night. You know, sometimes they get really weird. A little sugar, we put a little lemon juice, and
At least you're being honest.
Well,
like
you got to be honest, don't you?
Now, what do you think of that whole sitting thing we were talking about? There's not a whole lot of sitting that goes on in your kitchen.
No. In fact, I have a bad leg, a hip, and it's from years of bent over a stove or cutting board or something on hard concrete floors. And so, I understand what Dr. Gagliano says about that by moving all the time, but I also know the effects of when you do too much. Yeah,
Dr. G has been on our show as well talking about standing up as much as you can. But for you, I mean, it kind of has been a hazard, too.
It's been a hazard a little bit. So.
All right, you've got the ginger, and people meaning me, I kind of stay away from the ginger in its raw form because it just seems hard to deal with.
You take a piece of ginger and you just take a spoon and you can peel it just like this. And
just raw. Did you boil it or
didn't boil it in? This is raw ginger.
All right.
And you just kind of
peeling
peel
it
off.
like an apple, sort of.
Yep. And just take the skin right off.
All right.
And I don't need this whole piece, so I'll just take this one last piece off here, and then I'll cut it, and we'll put it into the loud food processor. Which everyone close their ears.
Well, we'll do that actually in the break because we're running out of time. So you're gonna process
I'm gonna
that.
blah blah that up. You know.
In the meantime, what happens next?
In the meantime, we're gonna poach our shrimp off. Now, we're right at close to a boil. It's good enough right now. It's getting ready to come to it, and I always use a lot of water, a lot of salt, because you want to submerge everything in there. 3 minutes exactly in the boiling water, and then. Right into an ice bath, drain, and then when we come back, I'll show you how I season it.
All right, Bobby Huber, you got it. We're going to watch the shrimp right here and then come back and finish up our recipe in the next segment. Bobby Huber from Steinhilber is joining us this morning making his New World shrimp cocktail with a twist. So the aioli.
The aioli is made.
Is the mayonnaise.
Seasoned mayonnaise. And then the shrimp we poached. And we shocked, which means to put it in an ice bath to stop the cooking. And then we drained it off. And now we're just going to let it marinate a little bit in some fresh lemon juice. Okay. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And this is a little bit of Old Bay seasoning.
What is the benefit of poaching versus kind of cooking it over the grill?
It's just different. I mean, you know, I love grilled shrimp as the next person. And you can, if you wanted to, you can grill the shrimp. But the poaching is just classic shrimp cocktail way of doing it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you put the Old Bay on top of it after it's cooked.
After it's cooked, and then you let it sit and marinate with that.
All right.
Okay.
So hang
So
on.
we're going to come over here, and we're going to put our ingredients together. I used a little boat motor to blend it all up. So this is just you can use your Clamato, you can use V8 juice. This is just a good tomato juice, and we're going to put
Pick
in.
it up at the store.
Yep, absolutely. And we take some cilantro, some horseradish. We have some fresh tomatoes to give it a little bit of texture.
I mean, there's a lot of good flavors here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, melding
Then we
together.
have a little garlic. You never have too much garlic in something. We have a little bit of Tabasco.
Right.
Yeah, we'll tick it up all the way.
Carrie doesn't like hot food, but it's okay. We'll warn her.
We'll have a little Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
And they'll put a little bit of fresh black pepper in it. Then we'll come over here with the boat motor.
The boat motor. What is that?
And then a little stick blender.
Okay.
If I can figure out how to make it work. And we'll just puree this up like this, and we'll make it into a sauce.
Right. And that'll get that garlic too?
Yeah, it'll get all the garlic and everything. So right now we'll let this sit aside. I'll finish blending that later. And then we're going to come to our salad part of this, and this is Napa cabbage. Now you can use iceberg if you want, romaine, but Napa cabbage stands up to the vinegar and stuff in here. When you hit salads with vinegar, anyone's had a salad, vinegar will wilt it after a certain time. This stands up to it quite long.
Okay.
So, and this is a French term called chiffonade. This is a little thicker than chiffonade.
Okay.
And basically it's a fancy word meaning to shred. And that's all we're doing, and this is going to be our salad.
All right, so I guess I'm trying to figure out how you're going to plate this. I know you're going to do the actual step in the next segment. But as far as plating, this will go on the bottom, and then how will the sauces work together?
This will mix with the cabbage, and let me come to the fridge here. And we have some beautiful Chesapeake Bay jumbo lump crab meat.
Right.
And that's going to be in the salad with the Thai chili aioli. We're going to have a little cocktail sauce, put a little shrimp on top, and it'll be done.
Pretty elaborate. All right, we're going to put this all together coming up in the next segment and also talk about what's going on over at Steinhilber's.
I'd love to.
All right, Bobby, thanks. Our New World Shrimp Cocktail with a Twist is wrapping up. Back in the kitchen with Bobby Huber from Steinhilber's.
Yep.
And we've been talking about weddings, actually.
Yep.
And how busy you've been.
We've been really busy.
Weddings.
Yeah, we do a lot of weddings on our property. If anyone's never been to Steinhilber's before, we're on the water in Thalia. It's been there 70 years, and they get married on the lawn. They have the reception on the lawn. I mean, it's one of the to me it would be the best place to have a wedding in this area.
Yeah, we've been talking about buzz topics that people are having weddings maybe on different days of the week other than Saturdays. Have you seen them on other days?
Very few. I mean, my wife called, Facebooked in saying we had ours on Monday. But typically it's Friday, Saturday. Sunday's becoming very popular because it is cheaper on Sunday because we don't have a business on a Friday and Saturday on Sunday like we normally do.
Right.
So, we've seen the trend that way.
Hey, it's still beautiful no matter what.
Gorgeous.
You know what's also gorgeous is what's going on here.
Well, let's finish it up then.
So this is the New World Shrimp Cocktail. Everything's done.
Everything's done. We're going to put some beautiful Chesapeake Bay lump crab meat in with the Napa cabbage. And let's put them more. Let's just do it all.
Thank you.
Why not? And then we got this little aioli. We're going to put that in there.
That's the mayonnaise-based sauce.
And then, did you smell that?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, I love it.
It is wonderful. Is that on any heat, or is that
just in the pot because I didn't bring my mixing bowl, so I used a pot to mix this up.
Hey, you use what you have, right?
You have to improvise.
Yeah.
In this business, you always do. So we toss that up, and then we'll come over here and we'll plate.
Oh, that's it?
Yep,
so really very little cooking. All you did was really just poach the shrimp.
That's it. And make sure this is tossed in it good.
It's a good salad, a good entertaining kind of salad.
Yeah. Now when we mold it into a mold like that, but you can just put it right on a plate.
What mold are you trying to get?
I use a little round mold.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So something round and then leave it.
But this is fine. I mean,
you use what you have, right?
Yep. Let's go ahead and just finish one of these up real quick.
Okay.
And what I do is I put a couple shrimp right on top. And then we take the tomato cocktail sauce, put a little bit on top, and then you can drizzle some around the edges.
Oh, very nice. And very light and fresh, too.
Light and fresh. Like I said, you can even use this and put vodka and have Bloody Marys with it. Multi-taxing.
Right. Absolutely.
But that's it. I mean, it's simple. I mean, I know it seems like a lot when I bring ingredients in here, but it's simple to put it together. And, you know, now you can use this on drinks, on just cocktail sauce.
Multi-purpose.
Salad, just a plain salad. So that's what we always try to do.
All right, Bobby Huber, thanks very much. We'll try it out later.
Thank you.